Okay, I think we're good to go. Hold on, let me just do something real quick. I'm gonna be hiding this, and I will be unhiding this. All right, this is my screen. Wait, can anyone hear me? I just need to make sure that that I'm audible. Oh yeah, I gotta type something real quick. Let me pin this. All right, all right, thank you. I can't understand any other language than English or French, so it's gonna be hard for me. All right. Wow, 8 views. Okay. So this is Game Maker. I've been working on something for the game for the past 2 months. If you remember the latest version of the latest release of, the latest public release of Sonic J, I've been working on online features basically. So you know this guy from the Sonic 2? Yeah, it's me. So, anyways, I've been working on an updated version of the new physics demo. Oh my god, where do I even begin? Okay, here's the game window. Where do I even begin? So, like, I gotta clear things up a little bit. So, remember when I decided to cancel the game back in 2022? So, it turns out I never actually left because shortly after I canceled the game, I thought of making some more progress, basically working on something that I've been wanting to do for the game since the beginning, which is online features. So I have started by adding online leaderboards. Here it is. Oh yeah, with watchable replays too. And how it's done is that normally you should be able to connect to your GameJolt account and start submitting your scores. And that's not all. I've also been working on unlockable trophies. So as you play the game, you can unlock trophies online. Let me connect to my account real quick. I enter my username, game token. Yep, it's connected. And here are the stats. Completely, they are retrieved online. They are not scored locally. It's all online. Same for the trophies. Yeah, it's all online. If you don't have a GameJolt account, you will be missing out uh, on all of this. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, and it's almost done actually. I just need to do some more cleanup and everything. So like, I've been wanting to revive Sonic Jam for a very long time, and it was just up until the last 2 months that I've been really getting into it because I want to release this eventually. Like, how long did it took you to code all of those features? That's very neat, not gonna lie. Okay, so I actually started working on the online features back in, I think it was 2022. I started drafting. I started messing around with an example project that I got online that also had uh, Game Jolt API functionality. I've been messing with it, and I took the time to understand how it works and everything. And then in early 2023, I think it's where I started. Oh my God, is it lagging? Okay, it's lagging, but that's all right. Anyways, so what I've been saying is that I started coding online leaderboards in back in early 2023 and had some people play tests. Yep, those are real replays. Those are real scores. I've had people submit them 2 years ago, and then I basically stopped at that point. But then 2 months ago, I decided to resume the project uh, and finally add the rest of the features that I've been wanting to add since the beginning. It's like I need to give this demo the proper closure it needs because I can't just have it end abruptly, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, and if you haven't noticed, Jexcel in Act 1 is playable. In the latest release, it's not, but I ported it straight from the 2020 demo and it's playable. Oh yeah, so one thing. So now you know about what I've been working on. This is what I call the online physics demo, but that's not all. I am going to be releasing a second demo right after this, which is the final demo. The final demo will be pretty different. It will be not be running on the same engine as this. Instead, how can I say it? Instead, it will be running on the Harmony framework. I will not be bringing over the online features that's exclusive to the online physics demo, but oh my god, it's lagging. You know what? I don't care anymore. So instead, the final demo is going to have a brand new zone as well as all playable levels from the new physics demo, plus an Act 2 for the last level, which is Motorola Zone. And that's it, actually. You know, because I really need to get this game done once and for all. I mean, I don't want to rush, but I shouldn't be leaving it in the dust either, you know? So, yes, online physics demo and final demo. The online physics demo will be releasing first, later this year in the upcoming months. You can log into your GameJolt account and start messing around with the leaderboards and grind for that platinum trophy. I need to reset all of my trophies because I've got to make a little demonstration, all right? Oh my god, this is really lagging. I've picked the wrong time to start streaming, have I? But that's all right. Okay, so where do I begin? Um, I will be resetting all of my trophies just so I can make a little demonstration. Okay, look. Here I am in here I am in a GameJolt page that I've set up just for this. It's not the Sonic J game page because otherwise all of my stuff is gonna show up and no, I want to keep that for later. So here are the trophies. And when you connect to your account in game, the game will be retrieving all of those trophies online and display them in game. They are not scored locally. They are exclusively online. So you must have a stable internet connection if you want to grind for these. Anyway, so what I want to do is I am going to get the IDs of each and every one of them and reset them through code because I can do that. Hold up. System. Object game jolt controller. Here, I've already had that code set up. Oh yeah, thanks for the kind words, Sonic Blast. It really means a lot. Okay, this 27, 72, 21. You know what sucks? It's the fact that you can't directly copy paste those IDs. I can't select it. I have to manually type it. It's so annoying. But yeah, now that that's done, I can relaunch the game and it's gonna be resetting all of my trophies. So I can make a little demonstration. Wait, do I have 7 viewers right now? That's crazy. I honestly thought I was gonna have little to no viewers when I started streaming because my channel is pretty dead. What do you mean no such user with the credentials passed in could be found? It's oh, that's right, my game token is different. I'm so stupid. Oh yeah, and for debugging, I basically make it so every response given out by the API is printed out here so I can see for myself what is going on internally with the API. Okay. I hate having to drag this back into my monitor, man. Oh my god, it is still laggy? You know what? I'm gonna do something. Seems like my internet really isn't liking. Uh, really isn't. Oh, wait. I can't change the resolution. That's alright. It's alright. I'll just live with it. I'll do better next time. Anyways, time to connect. JT Noob. And this is my game token. Okay, so when you connect, it doesn't ask for your password. Instead, it asks for something called the game token. It's a special password. It's a special password that you can use to connect to your GameJot account in games because like why would you need to store someone's password anyway? That's that's not how it should be done. Oh, wait a minute. Let me minimize this. So to find your game token, you just click on your icon, and in this drop down, you click on game token, and here it is. I am showing off mine because it's not like it's as important as my actual password. And yeah, so back to the game token, I enter it here. All right, and with this, all of my oh yeah, and it automatically unlocks the first trophy, the first step, just for you. All right, look at this. The trophies are grayed out because they are not unlocked. I have reset them through code. My friends will be happy with this news. Yep, I bet they will. Okay, so time for a little. Wait, no, not yet. I also want to do something as well. I am going to be wiping out my scores on the leaderboards. Look at this. Here are the scoreboards with their own IDs. Okay, so the good thing is that I will not have to reset my scores through code. Instead, I can just do it here on the website. New physics room, best time, view my scores. Come on. Yeah, I really picked a bad time to stream, haven't I? Because my internet is not cooperating. Guys, is the quality even any good in your POV? I hope it is, despite the lag. Dude, let me reset my scores. It's not loading. How about Motorola Zone? The achievement system is similar to that of Sonic 3 Air. Yes, yes, it is. But the difference is that for me, it's all online. Ah, there we go. Okay. So yes, those are real users. I've been asking them to playtest the online features, most notably the score submitting thing. And as you can see, there are some replays that date all the way back from 2023. Really makes you think, huh? I never actually stopped working on the game despite quote unquote canceling it. Anyway, I'm gonna click here, and those are all of my submitted scores. What's cool with GameJolt is that not when you look at yo what yes you yes you've read that right. I'm back. Anyway, the cool thing about leaderboards is that when you click on a user, it will display each and every one of their submitted scores when you on that specific scoreboard, and that's it. And that makes it really easy for me to just wipe out all of my scores when I want to debug. I didn't expect you to be back. Yeah, I haven't been transparent enough about my return to 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 this game when I was working on it in the sidelines. But yeah, dude, this internet is crazy slow, man. I haven't been running any background processes now, have I? There's no way. Anyway, and I just click on the cross here and they're all wiped out. You know what? I'm gonna try something. That's so clean. It seems during the time you managed this game, you gave appreciation as the leaderboard system and showing their PFPs is great. Take note, Sonic Rumble devs. Oh, actually, even though it's technically possible to show the profile pictures of the users who submit their scores, as you can see here in this API response, this is the link. No, wait, no, not here. But anyways, it shows the profile. You can get the user ID, and from that user ID, fetch the user info, which then returns the URL, the link to their avatar that can be displayed in game. But I haven't done that because honestly, I don't want to go that far yet. Dude, this is so slow. I think I'm gonna use my Ethernet cable. Hold up. All right, I'm gonna do something. Stay with me, all right? Let me change the text real quick. Okay, and I'm back. Okay, I plugged in my Ethernet cable, so it should be less unstable. Oh wow, this is so much better already. Anyways, will you add any kind of co-op mode in the future? or multiplayer mode. I've been thinking about it. So yes, I've been considering adding some kind of co-op for the final demo, but that's not gonna be for this online physics demo. Remember this? This right here is an updated version of the new physics demo. But the final demo, oh wait, I forgot to remove the be right back text. I'm so stupid. Anyway, so as I was saying, the new physics demo is on an updated version of the engine, the framework. I mean, that I've been coding for scratch. I mean, uh, coding from scratch just for this release. But the final demo runs on a completely different framework specifically made for Game Maker Studio 2. And with this, I will be adding all of the actual content that you guys have been looking forward to, like a new original zone and possibly online, no, not online, co-op and multiplayer mode. No, I mean, this is the, I don't think he will, since he's planning, this is the last demo. Not exactly. This is the last update of the new physics demo. After this, I will be fully focusing on the final demo. All right? Wait, did I, hold on. Is it even, it's still slow, isn't it? Okay, new physics room. Let me wipe out my scores real quick. Sonic Blast, there's your score right here. Oh my god, it's still slow as fuck. But at least it's much more stable, I hope. Okay, I will be wiping it all out. Oh my god, do I need to restart Microsoft Edge or what? You know what? That's my bad for using Edge in the first place. Okay, so new physics room, Old Jexel and Act 1 and Act 2. Okay, now to wipe out my scores for Act 2. Dude, I swear, guys, when I've been working on this by myself, it was much faster. Alright? It was so much faster. I do not know why my internet is not cooperating today. Oh, and would you look at that? It was still lagging, but not as much as before. You know what? I shouldn't make you guys wait for too long. I'll just make my demonstration right away. In the meantime, I can do this. All right, here it is, guys. I will make my demonstration on how the new physics demo is supposed to be played. I mean, online physics demo. So right here, I connect to my account, currently logged in as JT Noob, and the trophy is unlocked. Okay, now here are the time trial trophies. It's basically just sometimes working alone can be better because you know exactly what you want to do, and explaining to the other devs can be hard. Yeah, it can be. Well, it's still mostly a solo project, except up until recently, I'm not really alone anymore. I've been receiving help from many other people, and I've had a second coder with me, um, working with me on bringing over the source code to GameMaker Studio 2. It was a pain, let me tell you. This source code sucks! Like, the Harmony framework that's used for the final demo, It has spoiled me. The code is so much better. I've been learning new code habits just from working with that. And now when I come back to this code base, oh my god, it is abysmal dog shit. It's so bad. But that's to be expected because, like, how old was I when I was working on this framework? 15? 15, 16? No, not 16. I was like 15 to 14-year-old when I was coding that shit. So this is basically the other coder and I had to like clean up so much of the code to make it work on GameMaker Studio 2, but now it's near perfect. Anyways, the time trial trophies. I will be unlocking each and every one of them because I can speedrun my own levels. This is basically speedrunning. Oh yeah, and one thing. When you set a new record, it will be displayed after you hit the goalpost. Let me just restore the music a little bit. Anyway, time for the demonstration. Ah, there it is. Time trial level 1 unlocked. Oh my god, I am so sorry if the stream lags for you. My internet really is bad right now. Okay, look at this. So this shows up because I set a new record. So basically every time I start a level, it fetches my personal best on this level from the scoreboards that I've been showing to you guys before on the website. But since I wiped out my scores, technically I don't really have any records, so the game considers this as my new record. Pretty cool, right? And as for the time trial, let me show you. Let me show you real quick. So I go back to my profile. Yep, there it is. Completed new physics room under 55 seconds. I did that, so it unlocked. And if I go to the website, the Game Jolt website, go back to the game page. Oh my god, this is slow as hell. You know what? Let me look at my notifications. Because when you unlock trophies, Game Jolt actually notifies you on the website that you've unlocked new trophies. Oh my god, this is so slow. This is so fucking slow, dude. Ah, there it is. You see, the first step, because I logged into my Game Jolt account, and the time trial trophy. If I go here, on the trophy section, you know what, I'm gonna just keep playing while it loads. So this is Old Jack Salad Act 1, a level that was not playable in the new physics demo, but in this upcoming update, it will be playable. Ported straight from the 2020 demo. Ah, there we go, it loaded. See? These are all of the trophies, and it also shows up my unlocked trophies, the timestamp. This was 6 minutes ago, this was 2 minutes ago. Pretty cool, right? Okay, guys, do you want to know a fun fact? The 2020 version of the game actually also has unlockable trophies, but that was the only online feature you could try and use in that demo. So like yes, this is not the first time Sonic J actually was using the Game Jolt API. I actually implemented that thing all the way back in the 2020 demo. This one, the Sage 2020 demo. And you can just look at the trophies here. Do you plan to make a story mode for the game or just some levels? No, there will definitely be a story campaign. Dude, 5 viewers, but none of them are, but only like three are chatting. Okay, these are the trophies for the. Oh wait, sorry. I mean, these are the trophies for the 2020 version of the game and the upcoming online physics demo. But I will be deleting them. So like they're pretty mixed up. But you can see the ones that says 2020. They are from the 2020 demo of the game. You could actually log in, but I feel like most of you guys haven't known about this because you couldn't actually unlock trophies on the mobile version. Yeah, for some reason I couldn't make it so the GameJot API worked on the 2020 version of the game on mobile, so I just made it a PC exclusive thing. But since most of you guys were mobile players, you you probably didn't know this even was a thing. But yeah, it was a thing. And you can still unlock them, by the way, if you play the PC version of the 2020 demo. Hi, bro. Hi, Laker. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Anyway, back to my demonstration. I will be unlocking the rest of the trophies, as well as submitting new records. Oh, yeah, and by the way, no big rings yet, for those wondering. Oh yeah, and you might be wondering, since the Game Jolt API didn't work, so it had to be scrapped for the mobile version of the 2020 demo. What about this? What about this upcoming demo? Well, guess what? I made it work. So, what does this mean? It means that yes, you can enjoy all of the online features on mobile as well. I finally figured it out. So yes, as we speak, I have I have also brought some more optimizations for the mobile version of the game to make it work just as well as the PC version. Okay, I definitely did not uh, achieve that time trial. What was the threshold again? 1 minute? Yeah, it's pretty much too late. Let me retry. I remember playing the older builds. The physics were pretty janky, lol. Yeah, they sure were, but to be honest, I was a really young teenager. My coding skills weren't perfect. They aren't as good as they are right now. So, yeah. And for some reason, I didn't want to use an existing framework as well. So I just coded everything by myself. It was really janky, but I got better as time went on. And honestly, it really paid off. Yeah, this level is pretty tricky to speedrun because the level design is like really outdated. If you wanted to get a good time, you had to use the top path no matter what. Ah, there it is, time trial level 2. Oh, you guys aren't seeing this, but I'm getting the desktop notification uh, for the trophy as well, because wait, what do you mean no new record? Have I already submitted a score on this? Hold up, let me pause. Was Orbinaut framework a thing back then? Orbinaut framework. So when I do not think Orbinaut framework was a thing until like 2022, and 2022 was when I took a short break from the game, quote unquote canceled it. No, when I was creating. Actually, here's a funny fact. When I started working on the framework, the custom framework for the new physics demo back in like 2020, that was also when the Orbinaut framework was begun development. Like I was showcasing my progress on various Discord servers, and then Triangly also posted some stuff. Like I remember he was comparing his tile collision system to mine, and he was giving me advice on how to make it work. I remember that. But yeah, now you know. Oh, and also the lack of trees in this scene gives me a bit of emptiness. Yeah, true. And I and unfortunately, the level is gonna remain this way. But in the final demo, this level is going to be completely revamped with a new coat of paint. So like you won't have to worry about that anymore. But the level as they are right now, they are not gonna change. Oh yeah, and sorry if the stream is buffering for you. It's because my internet really is not cooperating with me right now. I mean, I could try decreasing um, the bit rate. I mean, it's gonna look worse, but it's gonna look worse, but at least that'll reduce the chances of the whole thing lagging. Wait, no, not here. Oh my god, my YouTube stats got reset again. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. You know, I am honestly really surprised that there are actually a lot more viewers on this stream than I thought, because like I thought I would have little to no viewers, you know, because my channel is dormant and everything. I like this effect on speed shoes. Yep, me too. Yep, time trial level 3 unlocked. Oh, you can't see it because my profile picture is hiding it, but I've also gotten the notification here. And look at that new personal best, because technically haven't set a new record because all of my scores got wiped out. So yes, I've shared the stream to some people. Oh yeah, I recognize one of your friends, Lanolin the sheep, right? Let me restart. Oh yeah, one thing. For this update, I have finally fixed the green filter for this level. Like, remember, the background was really eye straining. It was so bright, but I finally managed to fix the shader. So now it's actually playable. I mean, if you still don't like it, you can, like, turn it off in the settings, I guess. But the fact that I finally fixed this filter is good enough for me. So yeah. Oh crap. I wanted to make some skips. Oh my god, yeah, I messed up this run. Let me try again. Look at this, I'm speedrunning the level. I mean, technically, it was officially playable. Not my game, but like, the official game of the same name. You know, Sonic J for Sonic J, the Java game, the obscure Java game. This level is a reference to it. Holy crap, that is actually my best run on this level. 42 seconds. And look at that. Certified speedrunner. Okay, so this trophy was unlocked because I got all of the time trial trophies, so the certified speedrunner trophy was got unlocked. Thanks for playing the online physics demo. Yeah, I also updated this text. Anyway, who was phone? Your phone. It's the Niteen phone. Anyway, let's look at my trophies. Okay, there's one last trophy. This is the platinum trophy, the GG one. But I haven't made it so it's possible to unlock it yet because I want to do an extra bonus after unlocking every other trophy. There will be a playable bonus, and then after completing that bonus, you get the platinum trophy. Anyways, so one last thing for this demonstration is I have been playing through all 4 levels, and now here they are submitted to the leaderboards. When you're connected to your GameJolt account, every time you complete a level, it gets automatically submitted online, and you can view your score and watch the replay. Crazy, right? Oh, wait a minute. Why isn't it working? Oh my god, I think I did something stupid. Oh, but this works. Oh yeah, because it's an older replay. Do you know how many levels there will be? Okay. For the online physics demo, it's 4 levels. Only those 4. But for the final demo and moving on to the full game, it will be, let's say, 6 zones. This update is looking peak so far. Yeah. Wait, I don't understand. How is it that the replay works here, but not... I couldn't submit... The replay wasn't submitted for... Oh wait, is this because I restarted the levels? Or... No, that can't be it. Oh my god. Oh no. I think it has something to do with... You know what, whatever. Anyway, so that was the online physics demo. As you can see, it's almost done. It's almost done. I just want to implement more trophies, level-specific trophies, and cleaning up the profile menu. And yeah, it'll be done. So, now, what's next? The final demo is next. I will be opening the source code for... Oh shit. You know what, whatever. I will be uploading... I will be showing the source codes for the final demo. Insert the Mario Kart Fortnite GIF. How do you still remember that shit? Anyway, this is the final demo. Make a gamble physics demo. What? You want me to turn my game into some sort of gacha shit? I mean, 7 people watching this and 8 likes. Yeah, honestly, I'm really surprised by the amount of viewers. I thought it will be deserted or something. Sonic J is back? Yes. It's still compiling. This is Sonic J's final demo, powered by the Harmony framework. It is a different framework than... This is a different framework. It's not the same framework as the new physics demo. So as you can see, here is the level list. We have the new Jex Allen, it's not playable yet. And the other zones, we have Quantum Foundry, Starland Ruins, and Warp Citadel. But there's more, there will be more. And would you look at that? Old Jex Allen and Motorola Zone are also there. Actually, can you guys even hear me? Like, I can hardly hear myself through the music that's playing. Let me decrease my volume a little bit. Dude, I still have like 3 Sonic J related videos listed on my channel. I made them both when I was like 10, lol. Yeah, that's nice, I guess. Anyway, so what am I gonna be showcasing first? Umbrella Gate. This is not a level that's gonna be in the game. This is a stage that came with this framework, the default stage. So eventually it will be removed from the game. You won't be able to play it. The song is quite loud, you say? Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, I made it a little quieter, so I hope I'm more audible this way. But yeah, this is the new engine. The final demo will be running on this engine instead of the new physics demos engine, because wow, that codebase really is bad. It's not good for the long run. Oh, also notice how Sonic sprites are changed a little bit. They are different from the new physics demo, if you have noticed. The background dead pixels already fixed. Oh yes, yes, they're fixed. So like, I was experimenting with the final demo on this framework like back in 2023, and I had a new sprite artist on board to remake not only some of Sonic's sprites, but also remakes Jex Allen's tile set. So like, yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah, and this has a proper debug mode, but that came with the framework. The final demo and the full game will be developed on this framework instead of the new physics demo. And like, most of the sprites and the UI has already been ported over. Oh, and also the title card is different. I wanted to remake it to make it look more stylish. The new physics demo isn't going to have this new title card, unfortunately. Because that's actually going to affect replays, believe it or not. I mean, that's not a valid excuse, because eventually when I release the online demo, that's where I will really be not allowed to change anything level and title card related anymore. I just don't want to do it. Anyway, Jex Allen. The new Jex Allen. Oh wait, look at this. Uprising Utopia, Clockwork Cluster, and Astral Aurora. Okay, so that's a gimmick for that I've been planning for the full game, but I won't gonna be explaining it just yet, alright? For now, just know that it's a thing. Also, I always wanted to ask, but I couldn't find a way to do so. Did you make Sonic sprites on the new physics demo because they look pretty clean? No, I had someone else do it for me. Mystic Realm. Quantum Foundry. This zone right here will be playable on the final demo. However, I can't show it to you yet. Same for this. Jex Allen will not be playable in the final demo. Alright? I think, like, I'm getting sick and tired of Jex Allen. You know, constantly remaking it over and over, bringing it in every update. I want to focus on something else instead. So this will be playable. It will be the only zone playable. Except the levels from the online physics demo ported over. As you can see, they are here, and they work in this new engine. Look at this. This is old Jake's Island Act 1 ported to the new engine, and it's actually 100% done. And because I had more liberty in this new engine, I changed a little bit of the tiles. However, the level design remains the same. It's just that the tiles are different, are a little bit different. I decided to use Act 2 tiles on Act 1. But yeah. Oh yeah, also, in this engine, you can use the super peel out. However, the drop dash is removed. Like, listen, I was never a fan of the drop dash, alright? It was added later in the new physics demo in a later update due to popular demand, but in the final demo, it will be removed. Check Salad is a new grade hill. It will appear every single game. How funny of you. But yeah, there's nothing else to say about this level because it's basically just the same thing from it's the same thing as the last demo minus a few adjustments to the tiles. Is this even a development stream? Because like I haven't been making any progress. All I've been doing is just showcasing stuff. But that's wrong. But that's all right because there is a lot to say since my absence. There is a lot to showcase. You know what? I'm done. There is nothing really. There's nothing else to say about this. Now, Old Jake's Island Act 2. Now this has also been ported over to the new engine, and it's 100% playable from start to finish. I remember the Sage 2020 demo. It had the Insta Shield, but also got removed. What are you talking about? The Insta Shield never was in the game, like at all. I'm not gonna be playing the entirety of this because it's basically just the same level. Okay, now for this. Also, ignore the text. Anyway, Motorola Zone. Oh yeah, and the fixed grain filter has also been applied to this engine. Okay, technically it was brought to this engine first. All right, it was brought to this engine first, then ported over, backported to the online physics demos framework. Yeah, Blast, sorry, but that was a Mandela effect. The Insta Shield never was in the game. What was that? What was that? You've seen nothing, alright? You saw nothing. Background is a Blue Zenith reference, by the way. No, it's not. I took out that background, but I forgot to take out that text. But yeah, that's it. Oh, wait. Okay, so I want to show you guys something. Yup, there is still more to be covered. That's not all. Man, I did so much for the game during my absence. Anyway, I want to show you guys something. Oh my god, this is slow as hell. You know what? You'll see for yourself. So let me just switch branches real quick. Because yes, This is a later branch for the final demo, but it actually had an older branch where I was still experimenting with it back in 2024. And this, I call it the legacy branch. This is where I started using the Harmony framework and uh, experimented with some things like the remade Jax Islands that I've been talking about. It's here, and I'll show it to you right now. Kingdom Hearts 3. Off topic question. What's your favorite game, excluding Sonic? Okay, my favorite game is. What do you mean failed to load project? You know what? That's fine. It's not like it's corrupted or anything. Let me load it again. My favorite game. Oh my god. My favorite game is Celeste. I was about to. I mean, yeah, my favorite game is Celeste. I love Celeste. It's the most fun platformer game I have ever played in my life. Like, of all games that I've played in my life, not one has made me sit through hours and hours in a single session like Celeste did. No way. Celeste is my favorite platformer and probably my favorite game of all time. Nice. Yours is Pizza Tower. Yeah, that's understandable. Pizza Tower is a great game. Oh, yeah, it's compiling the legacy branch of the final demo. Oh, yeah, and talking about your excluding Sonic note, let me tell you, my favorite game is not a Sonic game. So, like, you can scratch the excluding Sonic part because, wow, what can I say about Sonic? There's a lot to be said. Okay, and here it is. This is still the final demo, but it's actually the final demo from 2024 before I restarted the thing again in an updated version of the Harmony framework. And as you can see, it had the splash screens ported over as well as the title screen. And look at this cool little effect I added. Next generation demo. Well, it's actually the final demo, but whatever. Oh, look at that! A new menu screen. None of them are none of them are selectable except this and this. And would you look at that at character select screen? Okay, so Tails Tails is playable, but that's only because he was already a playable character in this framework. I just need to replace his sprites. Should I play as Tails? Let's do it. And this is the remade Jax Island. Yeah, as you can see, this was an experiment. Like, I had a sprite artist who remade the tiles for Jax Island, and I decided to use them and make an example level with it. Obviously, that is not how the final Jax Island is gonna look like, but progress was made. Oh yeah, and there was this too. Yep, those images I've shown you last year, Sonic Blast. It's this in its playable form. Unfortunately, this is crapped. All of it is crapped. As I said before, I restarted over with with the current final demo that I've shown you before. But yeah, this is what Jack's Island could have looked like, but I think it can be better. It can be better. Oh yeah, and it's unfinished, by the way. Let me turn on this real quick. There is so much more to be. Let me show you another path, because this level is huge. It's actually pretty big. Please don't scrap my presses, Jack's Island. It's not scrapped like in its entirety. It's more like I've decided I will not be making this playable in the final demo's first release anymore. Instead, oh shit. Oh, okay. Well, that just happened. Anyway, it's more like I want to make another zone playable. But then, as the final demo receives more updates, Jack's Island will come back. And maybe with even better tiles than this. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of pathways. Nine viewers? Incredible. Like, this level is lacking in a lot of things. It's only just the basic terrain that's been added and some rings. Oh wait, I thought I was falling to a bottomless pit. Oh wait, so the other path is that's that path from below. Hold up. Um, what's left? Oh yeah, this part. This part. This is better than Sonic Superstars physics. What do you mean? Sonic Superstars physics are perfectly fine. They work just as well as the original games. So what's wrong? You can say that this tile set looks good, but eventually it will be better. And I know I can do better. I know it can be better. This is just an experiment. And that's it for the new Jack's Island. Well, the prototype new Jack's Island. Oh yeah, and look at this. Wait, how do I restart the level again? Okay, you see the little yellow? Like, those assets, you saw the blue thing, while the other one was actually meant for Tails, the yellow one. Oh my god. I'm receiving a phone call. What's happening? Is my phone glitched? You know what? Whatever. Anyway. This title card is my proudest work. Okay, not actual proudest work, but I mean like it's my proudest UI work. Oh yeah, and by the way, in this framework I can dynamically switch characters. Bam, I'm Knuckles. This is another playable character by default in this framework, but he won't be playable in this game at all. He's just here because it's the framework. And we're back to Sonic. And by the way, the title card also supports like dynamic character switching. Like, I'm Sonic, now I'm Tails. If I'm Knuckles, it just, oh shit. I accidentally reset the game. The main issue with Sonic Superstars physics is that they feel inconsistent compared to the classic Genesis games. Momentum doesn't carry naturally, making jumps, rolls, and acceleration feel floaty or stiff. Characters can stop or change direction too abruptly. Slopes aren't sloped on FX speed realistically, and spin dashes often behave awkwardly. Yeah, especially with Tails, Knuckles, or Trip. Yeah, I'm sorry. When I played Sonic Superstars, I did not experience any of that. I thought the physics worked just as well as the original games. Or were there patches or something? I don't keep up with that kind of stuff. Will the game have mini bosses? Yes, they will. This game will have bosses. Anyway, I think that is it. That is about everything I've wanted to show for this game. That is at least playable. At least Knuckles will be playable in the debug mode, right? Yes. Bad news for you though. The debug mode will be completely inaccessible. It's only for like development, because that's that's what it's for. I don't want to. I feel like making an accessible dev mode, debug mode, is not worth the effort. Oh yeah, I've posted about this level on GameJolt like 15 days ago, by the way. Guys, my YouTube channel has been dormant, but I still post updates. You know that? Like this is 2 months ago where I announced that I am gonna be releasing the online physics demo and the final demo. I just haven't shown any images of it yet until this right here. But that's not even the current final demo. That was the experimental final demo. But yeah, I think there were patches, but they never gave the comet skin for free. Yeah, that definitely should have been free. I don't want to have to pay for extra skins. Like, come on. I mean, unfortunately, I did when the game was on sale, but that's only because it was cheap as hell. I did not buy the game at full price. I refused to buy it at full price. But yeah, wow, we're 1 hour in. Look at that, guys. I've spent a whole hour showcasing everything that I've been doing for the game since since my absence. So, what now? What I'm gonna do now is try to fix that stupid bug where some of my replays weren't submitted for some reason. All right, guys, you're gonna finally see me code. Let me open the project real quick. GitHub Sonic J OPD. Oh, I forgot to say this. The final demo will still be playable on mobile, and it will work just as well as on desktop, just like the online physics demo. In fact, Sonic Blast can vouch. Anyways, so like, what have I done? Is it because of this commit right here and global dot checkpoint time equals 0? Of fucking course. How could I be so foolish? Let's go, mobile rise up. The initial plan was to scrap the mobile version in its entirety, but eventually I decided, nah, I'll keep supporting it for as long as I can, because then I wouldn't have the luxury of playing my own game on my own phone. No way. Let's look at Discord real quick. Bro, why are you pinging? Why did you ping super? I remember when your fan game were and still is one of the only actual good mobile fan games. Yeah, good mobile fan games are pretty rare, but when they do drop, man, they're so good. Like Triple Trouble 16-bit, a Time Twisted. What else? What else? Actually, aren't those the only two fully completed Sonic fan games playable on mobile? Time Twisted and Triple Trouble 16-bit. Those are the only two completed fan games on mobile. It's crazy. Wait, no, the Sonic, the Sonic 1 and 2 8-bit remakes by Creative Area. I remember them. Okay, but do they even count? Those are remakes. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Triple Trouble 16-bit is also a remake. Sonic Time Twisted is the only fully original Sonic fan game playable on mobile, as far as I know. Man, I can't believe my replays didn't submit because of this code right here. Oh my god, I wasn't thinking. Okay, so basically what this does is that what it does is that it prevents the game from submitting your replay if it finds that the checkpoint time has been updated. Because I thought this was gonna like I thought this was a good way to check if the user has actually died or not, but I was wrong. I was wrong. Completely wrong. That is not a good way to check it. Okay, so it's back? Yes, it is. So let me fix that real quick. Dude, I'm so stupid. Like, this is what happens when I try to code my game while I'm in my vacation. Because because during my vacation, I was also kind of busy, but I was also working on the game at the same time. I have lots of things in my mind. Okay, scripts, player, no, not player, game jolt, miscellaneous, submit time. Here it is. I'll just remove this entirely, and then go back to the go back to the test thing and view scores and delete my score. Dude, this website is so slow. It's actually crazy. On another note, I am really happy this stream is doing as well. I mean, not as well. I mean, I'm kind of glad that this stream is doing better than I expected. It seems like no one has forgotten. Like, it's not like I made it so. It's not like I've been completely dead silent. I've still, I have always been active, just not on YouTube. I've left it dormant, but the fact that people still remember is crazy. Anyway, let me wipe out my score for fuck's sake. This is so slow. Let me restart Edge. Still slow as hell. because like it's gonna be hard for me to resubmit something if it doesn't beat my personal record, and I will not be able to tell if my replay got submitted or not. So I need to delete my score. Okay, what the fuck is happening? What? Wait, that's now you're telling me the website just. Oh, okay. Oh my god, this is so slow. You know what? Maybe I'll just do it on my phone instead. It'll be a lot faster. I swear, guys, when I was working on this on my own, this website was a lot faster. Oh, wait, that's right. There's no Wi Fi because I've been using the Ethernet cable. What do I do? Dudes, did someone submit a FNAF game on Game Jolt? How would I know? Maybe. I mean, Game Jolt is loaded with FNAF fan games anyway. Dude, I gotta fix this glitch. Just loads, please. Question out of context: should I get a PS5 or Switch 2? I don't know, man. It's up to you. Finally, view scores. Oh wow! Suddenly, it's so much faster. Yes. Delete. Wow! Why did this website finally become fast out of sudden? GameJolt is tweaking right now. No, don't worry. It's fast now. Okay, I'm not gonna wipe out my scores on every level. All right. I just wanted. I just needed the level to playtest. All right. Now it is time. So what I wanted to do is. What I wanted to do was prevent the game from submitting a replay if you died, because when you watch a replay, your input gets recorded, what keys you press at what timestamp, and when you watch a replay, the game um, emulates all of the inputs you have set when you play the level. It's basically like you it's basically as if you're watching a yeah, it just records and then it plays back the whole thing. Hello Melvin's World, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. So let me connect real quick. Oh yeah, and by the way, I think for this I will try and see if it's possible to make it so you can enter your credentials without having to rely on this pop-up window. Instead, uh, instead it's gonna be like through the game itself, not from a pop-up window. Because when you do it, it's gonna be when you do it in full screen, it actually exits full screen by itself, and the pop-up window appears. It's pretty annoying. Anyway, oh, my trophies got reset again. I forgot to comment that out. Okay, so I guess I gotta die now. Oh my god. The power went out for like a second. Hopefully I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, anyways, so since the thing only records your input and then plays back the whole thing, it doesn't actually store your spawn points yet. So imagine you play a level, you hit a checkpoint, then you die. All of your replay data is actually reset. But since you've spawned at the checkpoint instead of the beginning, and then you play, it doesn't record your position, only your inputs. So when you watch the replay, Sonic will actually start playing from the start point, not the checkpoint. And therefore, the replay will be all the way wrong. So, in order to fix this, I made it so the replay is only recorded when you haven't died. And actually, I've done that already. It's just that last week, around 2 weeks ago, I did this dumb idea of trying to change what's not already broken, and yeah. Here. It was already a thing though, so I didn't need to like do anything. Anyways, I'm gonna die real quick. Oh wow. Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't go through the platform. I'm so stupid. I thought it was a glitch, but that was always a thing. Okay, we're back. Now time to play. Okay, it's submitted. I know it did. Ah, there it is. Wow, I'm 12th? Holy crap. Nope, doesn't work. Because I died. And that's fine, actually. That's what's supposed to happen. Now, if I remove that score... Wait, no, don't remove it. I could have just played the game again. I mean, I could have just went back to the level and submitted another score. I'm so stupid. Okay, I kinda messed up. Okay, there we go. I really shouldn't have closed the game. I don't know why I did that. Let's play again. Oh my god, are you serious? Wait a minute. The lights are off. Okay. Um the lights are off for me, but for some reason there's still power. Okay, checkpoint. Now I die. Now the game has recognized that I died, so it won't submit it. So it won't submit the replay. However, I need to make sure. I need to make sure it's all working as intended. I'm gonna restart the level. I restarted from the beginning, so all checkpoint data is reset. Do not jinx it. What do you mean, do not jinx it? It's fine. The lights are back now. Did you guys know I stream on Twitch? Actually, before the few past months, I've been streaming Osu on Twitch. I know none of you guys, not a single soul in my YouTube audience, play Osu, but yes, I've been streaming Osu on Twitch. Okay, it's a minute. Time travel also. I mean, what did wait? Did I say time travel or time trial? Whatever. Time travel also unlocked, but that's not what interests me. It's this. Wow. It works. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, the glitch is fixed. That's all I've wanted to do. Oh yeah, and by the way, I've look at this. This is the input overlay. You've been seeing it in one of my later posts for the game, but yeah, it was a thing since like as early as 2022 actually, when I decided to make some little quality of life changes to the game. I have added this, and this is especially useful for replays. But since I'm streaming this thing, shouldn't it be more? Shouldn't it be better if I just keep it on no matter what, just for the sake of integrity? Look at that, 49 seconds, 49:73, and that's exactly what's submitted here. It works. Okay, I can commit that change. I do not know why the fuck I changed something that was already working. Don't submit this, but submit this instead. And what is this? What does this do? What the hell? Wait. Controller blacklist, controller types, demo 1, input license. Wait, the game hasn't been using input. What the hell? I don't remember adding this. Included files. Maybe it's a glitch. What the fuck? Where does it even find that shit? Input license SDL2. I haven't been using input for like. You know what? I think I'm gonna play the new physics demo again. I think you're better off waiting, cause like this online physics demo update is just so much better. It'll be worth the wait. I promise. I mean, for something. I mean, I don't mean the wait for like what, how long has it been? 3 years since I put the game on hold? No, I'm not talking about that kind of wait. But I mean like the wait from now to the release of this update next month or the month after. It's just so much better. We've brought so many quality of life updates after bringing it to Game Maker Studio 2. Anyway, what the fuck is this? Is it alright if I discard all of that? I feel like my GitHub has glitched because... No, it's not GitHub, it's GameMaker. It has something to do with the fact that it threw a fails to load project error or some shit. Let me discard. Okay. Let me commit this real quick. Replay submitting hotfix. Why did my dumbass even try to quote unquote fix what's already not broken? And this, I guess I can discard this. Reload. Hopefully it works just as well. 6 viewers, still 6 live viewers. That's incredible. Nah, I really didn't expect the stream to go this well. "90 views too. That's crazy. I mean, it's not as good as before, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. This stream has been going for an hour and a half. Man, I wanted to do so much more, but I can't stream for too long. Maybe I'll end this. Oh yeah, we also added a window scaling option. So like, you see this? You won't be able to do this anymore. You won't be able to resize the game window like that anymore. It's gonna be through window scaling. Because it's actually better this way. I ain't gonna lie. Bro. Okay, visuals, same for... We also added this, but I've already explained it. Controls, nothing has changed. Sounds, nothing has changed either, other than the fact that you can now hold the key to adjust the volume slider, and I basically added rapid fire. I don't know why I haven't done this since... I don't know why I've never done this, but now I did. And that's just some of the many quality of life changes we've brought for this update. Did you guys know I was inspired by Osu to make this, the online leaderboards? Yeah, the functionality is pretty similar to Osu. Display top 5 instead of top 50, and also show your personal best. You just reminded me of Sonic All-Star Racing Transform's awesome volume adjustment settings. What was it like? Well, yeah, there is no guarantee that every single replay is gonna work as expected. Especially on mobile, because there are already instances of some mobile replays breaking when you view them on desktop or on some other devices with a different aspect ratio. And that's something that's actually beyond my control. No rapid fire, only adjust by 1% every push. That's actually how the game, that's actually how my settings thing was like before I added rapid fire. And like, rapid fire is exclusive to this update. It's not even in the latest available version right now. It's been like that for almost 3 years. Will there be more Osu inspirations, I wonder? Not really. I guess you can say that those online features is basically a mix of my original ideas I've had for this demo since the beginning with Osu inspiration. I think this is the first Sonic fan game to ever fully utilize the GameCode API. Like, would you take a look at this? Game API? I feel like my fan game is like the only fan game to ever use to ever fully utilize the game API's features. And I mean all of them. I know there were some fan games who did. I mean, I remember playing one who had one, but like, can you make it so that when you reach 7 minutes 27, you see something for a split second? Yes, that's possible. Actually, I've been wanting to do that, but decided against it because honestly, I feel like, you know what? I felt just lazy. I just felt lazy, all right? I felt lazy. Like I was one day when I was working on the game last month, I actually wanted to add something like that, but I got too lazy. Anyway, get started. So, you have the data store, time, scores, sessions, trophies, and users. As of the stream, the game uses those features. The data store is for the user statistics that display when you select profile right here. Yes, that unused profile option in the main menu. This was what it was for all this time, if I haven't made that clear already. What the fuck? What do you mean can't connect? What do you mean I got what? I got disconnected from my account. What? Wait, hold up. What the fuck? Wait, get started. Dude, I got what is this shit? What is this dumb shit? I got disconnected. Incredible? And now it's back to being slow as hell. Oh my god. I swear, guys, it was never this slow when I worked on the game before. Anyway, so as I was saying, the data store is for the user statistics right here. The time, actually no, it doesn't use the service time. Scratch that. Scores, that's for the time attack leaderboards. Sessions, that's for when you play the game while you're connected to your account. Actually, when you're connected and you play the game, it actually pings the server every 30 seconds to basically tell the server that, hey, I'm still playing the game, my session is still active. If it doesn't ping, then at a certain point, the server will automatically disconnect, will automatically stop the session because it hasn't pinged for a good amount of time. And you might be wondering, what if you play on mobile? Like, for mobile, it's more complicated. When you play the game, you connect to your account, and then you put the app, you temporarily stop the app, you like put it in the background for some time, and then you relaunch it, the game will resume. What about that? It hasn't pinged. Well, that's right. The session will be over. But to address that, what I did was automatic reconnection. So basically, there's a way for GameMaker to check if the app has been paused on mobile. And basically, I made it so like it executes a piece of code after you resume the game, after you put it in the background. It checks if the session is still active. If it is not, then it will reconnect. And yeah, that's it. That's all. It's a simple fix. Let me show you. So like, I think it's in the step event here, right here. If OS is paused, basically if the game has lost focus and is logged in, then it will set an alarm. it will set an alarm for a single step, and in that alarm, wait, in that alarm, it's gonna check the session. And now you go to the HTTP asynchronous event where it receives a response from that request. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Session checking. Here, it parses the results given out by the API. It's JSON, by the way. It's in a JSON format. It parses the data. If it's still connected, then let's keep pinging. Let's ping right away before it's too late. Otherwise, session isn't open. Let's reconnect. And it basically tries to open the session again. That's all. It's easy. So you won't have to worry if you're playing online and you've put the game in the background. It's still gonna work as long as you have a stable internet connection. What's next? Trophies. Yeah, you already know about that. Trophies are fully functional. Users. Well, technically, this is also used because, like, your profile picture, username, your profile picture and username are not stored on the data store. They're directly fetched from user information online. So yes, that's like one, two, three, four, and 5 out of all of the features used. That's quite a lot. I think this game is the only fan game that has ever done that. Pretty crazy when you think about it. You know, I think I'm gonna end this. Can you even really call this a development live stream? It's more like showcasing everything that has been done from the for the game. I mean, during my absence, I wasn't really able to work on anything except fix this stupid glitch. Oh, I forgot to push. How could I forget to push my changes? It was a good stream still. Yeah, I'm glad you appreciated it. Glad you liked it. Glad you enjoyed your stay. Oh my god. I hope... Oh yeah, by the way, I am going to make a stream highlights video for those who missed it, because I really need to revive my YouTube channel. I'm not gonna just make a random stream and then that'll be the end of it. I'll make a stream highlights, putting together some clips of the most important aspects. No, not aspects. I mean, the most important moments of the stream, like where have I been, what was done for the game, and everything. You can consider it as an update video of some sorts. Anyway, I think that'll be it for today's stream. Next stream next stream, if it's still about the online physics demo, I will be working on some stuff. Yeah, but for now, this was a necessary first step. Oh my god, why is the text like that? Oh no. God damn it. Let me reposition that real quick. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.